What's the other position that you think Patriots should be looking for in the draft this year?
Well, unlike on offense where they're pretty set at a lot of positions, really on defense this is going to depend on who they bring back in free agency because they really have an impact free agent at every spot around the defense. I mean, if they lose Alan Branch, maybe they need a guy, a defensive tackle. They lose Dante Hightower, they need a linebacker. They lose either of those two cornerbacks, they're going to need a cornerback. Right now, though, I'm looking at safety just because I'm really intrigued by some of the safety prospects in this class. If the Patriots lose Duron Harmon, who was their third safety this year, basically their fifth starting defensive back because he played so much. He was such an important part of that team. If they lose him, then the drop from Devin McCourty, Patrick Chung, to whoever is below that is a very significant drop. I mean, after that, you're looking at Jordan Richards, who really hasn't panned out as anything since the Patriots drafted him in the second round 2 years ago. And then Nate Ebner, who's a fantastic special teams player, but really doesn't play much at all on the defensive side. So I can definitely see them going that direction, especially if Hardman leaves, they're going to have to bring in a new safety. But even if he doesn't, I can see them bringing in a guy there. And the name that everybody's talking about is Jabril Peppers. I've seen him mocked to the Patriots in dozens of mock drafts. It seems like he has, we talked about versatility. This is probably the most versatile player in the draft. I was watching some tape on him the other day, and in one game he lined up like deep cover 2 safety, lined up almost as a pass rushing defensive end, lined up off the line linebacker, was covering guys in the slot. And on top of that, he's a kick returner and can play offense too. He can play all over the field. There is a concern that he might be kind of a classic tweener guy where he's good at a lot of stuff but not elite at anything, so that could be a bit of an issue, especially if you're looking to use a first-round pick on a kind of guy like that. But another guy that I'm kind of interested in, maybe not for the Patriots, but just in general, is the safety for UConn. Obi, we're going to apologize. These people are going to get mad at us because we're going to keep messing up everybody's name. But Obi Melifonwu,
something like that.
Obi Melifonwu, we'll go with that. He's a really interesting player because he's 6'4", almost 220, which is huge, which is big for a safety. And there's been talk that teams might consider moving him to cornerback at the NFL. And you don't see any NFL cornerbacks who are 6'4", 220.
Basically just Brandon Browner. He's
Pretty
the
much.
only one in recent history.
Yeah, and which could make the Patriots interested in him. Obviously, the versatility kind of thing, and they could be weak at corner, both with. Even if the. I doubt they will bring back both Malcolm Butler and Logan Ryan. They're going to have a need at that position. They got a lot of youth there. He's a guy that could kind of contribute to both, but we'll see. I'm excited to see what they bring at the Combine.
Definitely. Washington's Budda Baker is another player who I think they could be interested in. Alabama's Eddie Jackson, who's coming off an injury. Utah, Marcus Williams.
Then you get the top dogs like Malik Hooker, Jamal Adams. That'll probably be gone long before the Patriots will draft, unless they trade.
And the other thing at safety is, not to get too deep into the weeds at safety, Patrick Chung did take a slight step back this season as the Patriots' strong safety. So they might be looking for a versatile player who can play both strong safety and free safety, just in case Duron Harmon leaves, in case Patrick Chung takes another step back. Chung and McCourty are both, getting a little bit more up there in age. So that's certainly a position that they do need much more youth, versatility, depth at, because Jordan Richards really panned out so far, even worse than Tavon Wilson did, as far as second-round surprise safeties that the Patriots have taken in recent drafts.